which are offered in Vedas as fruitive activity karma kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have a complete faith in chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success of Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining today's Bhakti Sangha conference call. Before we move on to the next part of the session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class, may I know who all joined this morning?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavad Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Arvind Das from Chicago. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Arvindaksha Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for joining every day, giving your association. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashmati Priya Devi Dasi from Chicago, Illinois.
Hare Krishna, Yashmati Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day and doing wonderful services to the group. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Vinita Gantharvika Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, and all the glories to the assembled devotees. This is Manjri Leela Devidasi from Naperville. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Manjari Leela Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining and chanting so beautifully. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vinta Gandharvika Mataji, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaji. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Darling. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining and blessing all of us with your association. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dharma pranams, all glories to
Pranam Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai, Priti Dasi from Charlotte. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Priti Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining every day, giving your association. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna, Revati Priti Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining every day and chanting so beautifully. Welcome to the call. Yeah, Prabhuji is there already on the call. We can start.
No, please continue. Another.
Okay.
3-4
Okay.
minutes.
Okay. Hare Krishna, is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Please go ahead.
Krishna Mataji and devotees. I'm Sudhakar joining from Saudi Arabia. My humble obeisances to all the devotees assembled here.
Hare Krishna, Sudhakar Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhu, for joining and all glories to your wonderful services to the group. Welcome to the call, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavad Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to all the most respected and most sincere devotees of Bhakti Sangha. This is Pooja Arora from Haridwar.
Hare Krishna, Pooja Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day, giving your association, encouraging all of us. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam, all Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. This is Radha Pyari Devdasi from Baltimore.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you, Mataji, for giving your association every day. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Anita Ramya from Sharjah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anita Ramya Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining and all glories to your wonderful services to the group. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Sanatana Dharma Prabhu to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 8th chapter, 41 to 46 verses. Before I hand over the call to Prabhuji, I request Sudhakar Prabhuji to give a brief introduction.
Hare Krishna Mataji and devotees. Yeah, I'm just grateful to glorify Sanatana Prabhuji. His Grace Sanatana Dharmadas Prabhuji is a brahmachari monk and is a disciple of His Holiness Radhana Swami Maharaji. Prabhuji has been practicing bhakti for more than 2 decades. Prabhuji is also professor of higher Vedic sciences and ex-manager of the Tata Motors and has done the BTech from NIT Trichy and also has done the graduation in guitar from the Trinity School of the Music, London. Prabhuji has rendered a variety of services in the past: college preaching, youth mentoring, congregation preaching, center head, youth preaching secretary and director. Prabhuji has also completed various courses like Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhava, Bhakti Vedanta teachers training course at all levels, and now teaches them to the variety of the audiences. As a leader, expert, youth counselor, and spiritual master, Prabhuji has been guiding countless individuals within and outside the ISKCON for over 15 years. Prabhuji, through his Yoga for Modern Age seminars, he has inspired and trained over 100,000 students and corporate professionals. Additionally, Prabhuji is also the host of the Seedhi Baat Prabhuji Ke Saath on Hare Krishna TV, where he continues to share his deep spiritual insights. Prabhuji loves to perform kirtans with his harmonium and guitar. And also, Prabhuji wishes to see all the cameras on in the session, so I would request all the devotees to turn down the cameras as much as possible so that Prabhuji is very happy.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Sudhakar Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Sanatana Dharma Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhu, for joining this morning and enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. I now hand over the call as Prabhuji announced that Prabhuji likes to see us. So please, if you are available, kindly switch on your cameras. Hare Krishna.
Please switch on your cameras, not because I like. Switch on your camera because I need you all. Without that, I will not get that empowerment to speak. And especially today is a very dangerous situation. Why? I'll tell you after the prayers. I all the more need all of you videos. Right? Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namne Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratushe Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Surato Pango Maumanda Matirgati Matsarvaspapadambojau Radha Madana Mohano Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Tute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Very happy to see some of you. Would have been happier to see every one of you. But nevertheless, I'm very grateful to all those devotees who have come and given this opportunity to me to speak Srimad Bhagavatam, something that will nourish all of us for the whole day, right? And if I were to tell you what had happened before, because many devotees might be joining in newly, so we just kind of find out what happened till now, right? So this is the episode from the churning of the milk ocean. So who are churning the milk ocean? There on one side there are demigods, the other side there are demons. So they start churning the milk ocean. And as soon as the churning of milk ocean happens, great things come out. Yes, many, many wonderful things come out. The Surabhi cow comes out. Yes, Ucheshrava, the white horse comes out. Yes, Airavat comes out. He comes with 4 tusks. Then 8 male elephants and 8 she elephants also come out. Then Kaustubha jewel comes out. That is something that Lord himself takes. Parijat flower comes out, which goes to the heavens. The Apsaras come out, beautifully decorated Apsaras. They come out. And then Mother Lakshmi comes out. Right? So this is one by one, all different personalities and things coming out from Samudra Manthan. Wow. Is this the goal? No, the goal is Amrita. Similarly, this entire Samudra Manthan Leela is compared to Sadhana Bhakti. So when we perform Sadhana Bhakti also, we get certain other things. Can you all tell me what all things we get when we do Sadhana Bhakti? One may say, Prabhuji, please open the shloka and read. But I just want to tell all of you, see this. This is a case of longest translation. You see how big is the translation? And purport is one line. Right? So please engage with me. We have only one line purport. So we are preparing. And usually, as Bhagavatam speakers, we are advised that you should elaborate on Prabhupada's purports. But still, we are going through the previous section. When you perform bhakti, what all different things come out? You all can share. This is required. Shraddha is ultimately the substance. Peace. Okay, peace comes, satisfaction comes, distractions also come. Okay. What kind of distractions come? Peaceful is you become peaceful in your existence. I'm worried about the distractions. Yeah, what are they? Blissful is the experience of bhakti. Susukam kartumaviya. Okay, the anarthas also come. Yeah, anarthas is compared to that kalkut vish that comes, the halal poison. Correct? But when you perform bhakti, now I think you're all very humble. You're not revealing. Yes, puja la pratishta. Many people start respecting you. Many people start worshipping you. You're respected. Many people come forward to serve you. Are Prabhu is senior devotee, or Mataji is senior devotee. Yes, I did. I think many of you don't have experience of this. That's why you're not able to relate. But this will happen. You just have to stick around for some time. You become senior devotee. Wealth and fame increases. Yes. But is this what we want from bhakti? No, we should focus on the nectar, Krishna Prem. So that is the whole concept of the Samudra Manthan. Then what happens? Then there is an full episode of how Rama gets married. Lakshmi, who gets married. She rejects all the other people who are all there. She rejects everybody. She only accepts Narayana. So that particular section comes. Then later on, there is Varuni who appears. Yes, Varuni, a girl called Varuni, she appears. And Varuni is a very special kind of girl who she controls all the drunkards. So all the demons, they take Varuni away. Then finally comes Dhanvantri. So Dhanvantri comes with that Amrit Kalash. Correct? And then after Dhanvantri comes with Amrit Kalash, what happens? Immediately the demons, they snatch. They snatch the nectar pot, and the demigods, they all surrender to Krishna. They surrender to the Lord. Lord, you only have to save us. You've told us that you will help us. Please rescue us. And now comes our section. How does Krishna answer their prayers? Yes. How does Krishna rescue the pot of nectar, snatch it back from the demons very tactfully, and give it to the demigods? How does this happen? That is the section that we are going to go through. Ready? Okay, so now we come to today's shloka, and we are going to go word by word, nectar by nectar, because we have only one line in the purport. Right. So this is Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 8th chapter, Churning of the Milk Ocean, 41 to 46. So this 6 verses we are going to discuss. Okay. Etasmin antare Vishnuh sarvopayavit Ishvarah Yoshid Rupamanirtesham Dadara Paramatbhudam. Okay, so what is the solution? The solution, as soon as Etasmin Antare, immediately after this incident. What incident? The demon snatching away the nectar pot. Yes, snatch happened, and all the demigods, they surrendered. They surrendered to the Lord. Lord, please save us. They have snatched away. Mm. Vishnu. So now Vishnu is going to do something. That is why the name Vishnu comes. And before Vishnu does something, his one very, very amazing quality is glorified. And that quality is what? Sarva Upayavit. Sarva Upayavit, who has all the ideas, who has a complete knowledge how to deal with every situation. Sarva Upayavit. How many of you seen devotees? Any problem you go to them, they have solution. You know such kind of devotees? Oh, you have this problem. Please go to this Prabhu. Sarva Upaya with Prabhu. That Prabhu knows everything. Sarva means everything. Upaya means person who has that idea. With means who's the full knower. Can you give more examples where situation was very difficult but Lord knew what to do and nobody else knew what to do? Any idea? Hint, recent movie release. Now everyone got it. With hint, everyone knows. Mahabharat. Mahabharat, okay. Yes, Lord knows how to not take part in the war, but finish all the demons. Mahabharat. Yes, he knows. Sarvopaya with how to get all the demons to finish them. Okay. Ashwatthama's punishment. That was Arjuna. That was Arjuna's wit. Sarvopaya with Das. Arjuna was Sarvopaya with Das. Because he's a servant of Lord, he also got similar qualities. Strategies in Kurukshetra were perfect. How to kill Bhishma, how to kill Drona, how to kill Karna, how to kill Duryodhana. The four big Maharathis, the four big thorns. Who gave the idea? Krishna who gave the idea. Strategies. Killing of Hiranyakashipu, perfect. Krishna knew it. Yes, Govardhan Leela, that's such a beautiful answer. Imagine there was floods because of rain. What we'll do, we'll say, Prabhu, let's invest in rainwater harvesting plant. Let's dig and all these things. Krishna, what did he picked up? Just like you, a child picks up a mushroom, Prabhupada says. A child picks up a mushroom like that, Krishna lifted Govardhan. Yes. Sarva Upayavit. Vritrasur, Dadichi Muni. Amazing example. How to kill Vritrasur? Go and ask sage for his bones, his backbone. What an idea this is. Imagine somebody else would have heard this idea and said, thank you, Lord. You don't want to help us? Please tell you, I will not help you. We will not come to you again. Don't give such ridiculous ideas. Going to one sage and asking for backbone. Is this a solution to kill this big demon? What will the backbone of that sage do? Useless. But Lord knows it. Then Jarasandh, very good. How to kill Jarasandh? Sarvopayavit. He knew the idea. He told Bhim what to do. He told Bhim, divide by two. He taught him division. Yes, he taught him. So Bhima did that. But then again he was joining. Then he told me, please do like this and throw it on another side. Yes. But then Bhima did this, then he never joined. Okay. Correct. So many examples are given by wonderful devotees. Thank you. So Krishna knows how to kill each and every demon. Each and every demon died with a different plan. Most of the animal demons died with round. How would have thought this? Do this round. You do like this and they will die. Also, Vamandev, how to very intelligently take away everything from Bali. Go as a Brahmana and beg in charity. He didn't fight. Without one punch landed, without a single punch being landed, everything he achieved. Sarvopayavit. Amazing our Lord is now. Sarvopayavit. He knows all. Similarly, Sarvopayavit, he knows this. People of Kali Yuga are useless guys. Lazy fellows. Manda, Subanda, Matayo. So that's why Sarvopayavit. What did he come as? He came as holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Yes, I'm able to see laughters, but I'm not seeing I'm able to see your laughing faces. I would like to see that. That is more attractive than that yellow color guy who comes and laughs. It's very funny. Yes, he's the most intelligent. Okay, let's see. Some more. Etasminantare Vishnu Sarva Upayavit Ishvara. This is a very clear thing. Who is the supreme controller? Everybody's controller. Ishvara, Arjuna, this Asuras, they took away the pot. They control. They thought we are in control of this pot. But Krishna is Parameshwara. He showed who is the boss. Correct? In this case, that's the lingo to be used for today's world. Krishna showed them clearly who is the boss. Again, fight one without one punch landed. That is actually true winning. See, Vishnu Dutas were leaving when Ashwatthama, our Ajamela called out, Narayana, Lord immediately became attentive. His servants asked, Lord, what happened? That somebody is calling out for me. Servant said, he's not calling for you, he's calling for his son. We also know. He said, no, but please find out. Go. So one person was going. Krishna said, what one person is going? He's called Narayana. 4 letters, he has called 4 of you go. So 4 of them caught the dhoti and started running. Krishna said, wait, how are you going? They said, Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, standard weapons. He said, come on, put aside what is the use of your Padma and Shankar? No use. You put it down. He must be in danger. You take swords and shields and bows and arrows. You have seen that? The Vishnu Dutas, their weapons are different. You observe that they don't have a Shankar and Padma. They are come for war. You're taking all weapons and going into each hand has one weapon. And they are coming there. But did they fight? Did they throw a single punch? Not required. They won the battle without just by talking in a gentlemanly way. They didn't even have to raise their voice. They spoke and they finished the war. Yes, so the greatest weapon is actually the tongue of a person. That's the greatest weapon. So Krishna and both of his devotees are also very intelligent. So what was his upay? Now we want to know, Prabhu, what idea did Lord give? Yoshit Rupam Anirdesham. Hare Krishna. He took Anirdesham, Anirdesham, which means nobody knew. Nobody knew. Mysterious, mystical. Yoshit Rupam, the form of a lady. A form of a mystical lady for which people said, who's that girl? That was immediate reaction. Right? Mysterious girl. He came as a very mysterious girl. There was somehow a song, pop song or a pop song, people can say, in the very famous 2000s. It's called Mysterious Girl. I think some of you would have heard it. If you have not heard it, please don't hear it. Because Mysterious Girl is our Mohini Murti. She is the mysterious girl, right? So she has come. Nobody knew, "Hey, who is she? Who is she?" We started talking. But at the same time, Dadara Param Adbhutam. Wow, it is so amazing. Yes, the form that he took, Dharan. The Dhara means Dharana. He took it. It was Parama Adbhutam. It was amazing. Adbhutam is wonderful, and Parama Adbhutam is the next degree, the best. This is the most amazing idea, or it was a very amazing form. Everything is wonderful about the Lord. So it was Parama Adbhutam. Wow, who can come up with this idea? Lord could have come and beaten the demons, right? Then the Leela wouldn't have been that sweet. Right? Okay, Lord came, hits the demons, kills them, finished. Game over. No, each time he has a different upaya. And he came in the form of that mysterious girl. Wow, Adbhutam Rupam. The name is not yet revealed. Bhagavatam is amazing at creating suspense. Because we've heard these stories, we know. As soon as I said, what did Lord do? And the reply came in the chat, Mohini. That was immediately there. But look at Bhagavatam. If we relish Bhagavatam like this, we feel there is thriller, suspense, everything, all varieties of emotions. Next loka. Prekshaniotpalashyamam sarvavaya sundaram samanakaranabharanam sukhapolonnasananam. Now, after Lord has taken Yoshid Rupam, what was that Rupam? How was that Rupam Paramadbhutam? The description of the form is given. Yes, the description, how she was looking. Yes, Prekshaniya, if you look at her, Prekshaniya means to see. If you look at her form, she is Prekshani Utpala Shamam. Yes, she is dark skinned. She is not a fair complexioned girl, dark skinned. Utpala, like a very wonderful blackish lotus. Blackish lotus. That's how she was looking. Yes, that's the form that Mohini took. She was dark skinned. Shama, same color as the Lord. Yes, the color did not change, only the form changed. So, not fair skinned, dark skinned. Prekshaniya Utpala Shamam, like a black lotus. Who is Black Lotus? There was a wonderful book written, Black Lotus, by devotees. You know, that's a book dedicated to His Holiness B.T. Swami, Bhakti Tirth Swami Maharaj. It's a book written on his life story, Black Lotus. In fact, Prabhupada had given him the name Ghanasham, and he was very attached to that name. See, my bodily color is black, and Prabhupada gave me Ghanasham. And later on in his sannyas ceremony, his name changed. He was very attached to that Sham. They changed my name. They changed my name to Bhakti Tirth Swami. They changed it. He was very attached to Sham, Ghanasham. The Prekshaniya Utpala Shamam Sarva Avayaya Sundaram. Sarva Avayaya Sundaram means all her Avayaya is the bodily parts. Each and every part of her body was very Sundaram, very beautiful. Samana Karana Abharanam. Yes. So she had equal, proper, Samana, equally adjusted Karnabharam, earrings. Karna is ears, Abharanam is the wonderful ornaments to the ears. Ornaments is Abharanam. Samana. They were properly adjusted. Proper. That suited the body type. That suited the right height, the right color, everything. Sukapola. Very beautiful forehead. Sukapola. The kapol. In fact, it is said that a person who has a long forehead, that is one of the sign of a Mahapurusha. Mahapurushika has 32 lakshanas. Yes, 32. And one of the lakshan is Sukapola. Person has a long forehead. Forehead is very long. That's the sign of Mahapurushika. So she had. And after beautiful Sukapola, yes, Unnasa Ananam. Oh, she had a raised nose. So perfect. Kapola is also good. Nose is also good. Ears, color, everything was described. So this is what the Asuras are looking at. In fact, everyone is looking at. But she had especially come here for the Asuras. What is the purpose of this avatar? To bewilder the Asuras. So, of course, I'm going to give you the purpose right away. The purpose says that because the form is very nicely and vividly described, because this is how Asuras were looking at her. Yes, and what they were feeling. So that's why the form is very beautifully described. This is our Krishna only. Next. Nava Yauvana Nivritta Stanabhara Krishodaram Mukhamodanuraktali Chankarodvignalochanam. Yes. Next one. Nava Yauvana. She was, newly youthful. Usually this first 5 years is Kumara Avastha. Then 6 to 10 is called as Pauganda Avastha. And this is Kishora Avastha or Kaishorya. Yes. And 16 to whatever age. Now people don't believe this, but okay, 16 is the beginning of youth. We'll not discuss this. Debatable. What is the end limit? Yes, this is Yauvana or youth. So Nava Yauvanam is just having attained youth. Has just become youthful. Youth is the time you're having the peak of your energy, the peak of your beauty, peak of your passion. Everything is at peak. Right? So here's Nava Yauvana. She has just attained a youth. Nava means new youthful. Nivritta. Yes. Nava Yauvana Nivritta Stana. Okay. She had very nice chest Bhara Krishodaram and Krisha Udaram. Udara is the stomach, and Krisha means very thin and lean, very thin and lean stomach. The midsection is described. Mukham Mukhamodanu Raktali. Okay. Mukha Amoda Anuraktali. So her face was such that Amoda, it got pleasure, happy face, and Anuraktali, it attracted. Attracted what? Ali. Anurakta Ali. It attracted the bumblebees. If bumblebees are roaming around your face, what will you do? Anyone? Yes, you will get stung by the bumblebee. So once what happened in Vaikunta, Lord Narayan was in Yog Nidra and Mother Lakshmi was massaging the feet of Narayan. Yes, massaging the feet. And suddenly one bumblebee came. And bumblebee was moving around Lakshmi ji. And Lakshmi ji, her eyes, they were worried, very anxious. So normally what a husband would do when you see his wife is seen that she's anxious, he'll try to relieve the anxiety. But you know what Narayana did? Narayana told the bumblebee, "Oh, bumblebee, please enjoy her. Don't leave her." He told, "Bite her nicely." That's what he told. On the other hand, in Vrindavan, when Krishna and Radharani were sitting together, and that time a bumblebee came, Krishna was worried. So, bumblebee is called a Madhu. Krishna is also called as Madhu. And Krishna is a friend also called as Madhu. No, three. Madhu, like email ID, we said, www.google.com. So it is like madhu.madhu at madhu. It's like that. Madhu at madhu.madhu. So it was like that. And Krishna told Madhu, come here and remove this Madhu. So Madhu Mangal, come here and remove this bumblebee. That's what. Madhu, come here, remove this Madhu. And Madhu Mangal says, okay, Madhu. Krishna is also Madhu. And Madhu Mangal is saying, okay, Krishna. And then after that, he comes, after service is done, what is a good servant? He'll come and report the service. So he came and said, oh, Krishna, oh, Madhu is gone. So that bumblebee is gone. And as soon as Radharani heard Madhu is gone, she thought Krishna is gone because Krishna is also Madhu. And that for that moment, she became so very much pained in separation. Krishna was right in front of her. But when she just heard that, so look at the separation that she has. She just heard that Madhu is gone. What kind of a separation she felt? She cried and created an entire pond called as Pavan Sarovar. Hare Krishna. That's how much he cried. Hari Hari. Coming back. So bumblebees are roaming around. Ali is the bumblebee roaming around on her face. Jankara Udvigna Lochanam. And they were all, what were the Ali's bumblebees doing? Jankara. They were creating that buzzing sound. And Udvigna Lochanam, her eyes were having some kind of anxiety. Her eyes weren't silent. There was some kind of speaking, talkative eyes. Sometimes you've seen some people have very talkative eyes, others are very dull eyes. That's how we are. But we want to sleep? No, that is how I am. Yes. But on the other hand, some people are very talkative eyes. So she had that kind of talkative eyes. And there was some kind of an anxiety which was there. That's what Prabhupada writes in word to word meaning. But as such, it means in literal sense, talkative eyes. Okay. Bibrat Sukesha Bharena Malam Utfulla Malikam Sugriva Kantha Bharanam Subhujangada Bhushitam. What is next? Vibrat Sukesha Bharena. Oh, she was, um, her hair was so weighty. Bhara. Sukesha, very beautiful hair. Beautiful jet black hair. Blackish blue locks of hair. and they were bibrat. Yes, they were kind of moving hair. So these hair were naturally moving. In movies, what they do is they want hair to move. So they put fan. They put fan and the hair moves. But they wait. If you don't want hair to move so much, they put hair dryer. They have hair dryer that particular hair is moving. And that creates kind of an ambience, right? The movement of hair. Correct. Then Malam Utfulla Mallikam. Okay. And she was wearing a garland. What kind of garland was it? Fully blossomed or fully grown Mallika flowers. And Sugriva Kantha Abharanam. What is the meaning of Sugriva? Sugriva means having a very beautiful neck. What was her neck? Kantabharanam. Necklaces. Kantabharanam are the beautiful necklaces. Yes, she had all the jewelries. Subhuja. She had wonderful arms. Her arms were wonderful. Yes. So there's a certain kind of body structure which has to be maintained. If you see Krishna, he's Komalangam. Once Jadurani Mataji, she drew Krishna lifting Govardhan, then she made biceps for Krishna. So Prabhupada laughed. He said Krishna doesn't have biceps. He absolutely doesn't have biceps. He doesn't need biceps to lift Govardhan. Krishna's body is as soft as butter. He's Komalangam. Right? On the other hand, Prabhu Sri Ramchandra is not like that. Prabhu Sri Ramchandra has wonderful cuts of a Kshatriya. He has his neck cuts, he has the triceps, he has biceps, he has abs, everything, 8-pack abs, his huge structure, tall and huge. Our Krishna is Komalanga. He's not very tenacious. And Narsimdev, oh, he's bulky. You saw the movie, right? Bulky, he's bulk. Nowadays, youth have this craze. They drink this protein powder, protein shake, and go to gym to bulk. Because I asked one of the youth I met here. So what is your goal? I asked him. He says, next 2 years, I want to bulk. So I said, why you want to bulk? Because I want to look like Hulk. Oh my God, nice. So I also said, I also want to bulk. He said, Prabhu, you too. I'll give you protein shake. I said, my protein shake is Bhagavatam and my sadhana is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That is the bulking that I want. I want to bulk in my bhakti. That is my goal also. Only thing is you want to bulk your gross body. I want to bulk my spiritual body. Yes. So we are all bulking right now. As we are hearing Bhagavatam, we are bulking our consciousness. Yes. Subhuja. So she had the right hands. That should be there for the ladies, beautiful ladies. Subhuja. That's why she's called a Subhuja. Very beautiful. One with the beautiful arms. Angada Bhushanam. Oh, Angada Bhushitam is their hands also were decorated with very nice bracelets, armlets, etc. Next. We have 2 more shlokas to go. Next. Viraja Ambara, I will recite this shloka. Viraja Ambara Samvita Nitamba Dvipa Shobhaya Panchya Pravila Sadvalgu Chalat Charana Nupuram. Okay. What is there? Viraja Ambara. Oh. Amber clothes. What kind of clothes? Viraja. No dirt. They're very clean clothes, nicely dressed. That's how devotees should be. First dress, then address. So nice dressing sense. Nowadays, people talk a lot about dressing sense. You've seen that? One of the aspects of one's personality is dressing sense. That's there from Vedic times. Yes, how? So, Mohini Murti had a perfect dressing sense. And she dressed very clean and neat. Virajambara Samvita. Virajambara Samvita. So, Nitamba Dvipa Shobhaya. And the dress, the dress spread over her chest, which appeared like eyelids. So it was covering her body. Kanchya Pravilasad Valgu. Right? Kanchya is the belt, mekhla, belt around the waist. Pravilasat Valgu. It was spread over her waist, and that was very beautiful. Valgu. Chalat Charana Rupura. And as she was walking, the very beautiful anklets, the sound of anklets was coming. Chala chala charana nupuram. So that was attracting the sound. So that's how she was. Chala charana nupuram. Walking and the moving ankle belts were producing that sound. Okay, last. Now the final, this purport is fully based on this verse. Correct? The final verse. Savrida smita vikshipta Ruvilasavalokanaih Daityayuta Pachetasu Kamam Uddipayanmuhu. Okay. Savrida Smrita. Again, now this is the ornament of a lady. Anyone knows what's the ornament of a woman? The real many ornaments are mentioned here. Necklace was mentioned, armlets, bracelets, the belt, anklets, they are all mentioned. But what are the real ornament of woman? Who can say?
Smile.
Smile. No. Lajja, shyness. Yes, that's the ornament. Yes, shyness is the ornament of, because that's what earns respect. The woman becomes very respectful. Savrida Smita. So she was shyfully smiling. That was her disposition. So that was attracting respect also. Yes. Savrida Smita. Smiling with shyness. This is the ornament she's carrying. Vikshipta Bhru Vilasa. So Bhru Vilasa, her eyebrows were playing. Yes, eyebrow movement. Some dancers do that. There's Kathakali, Kathak. There is Kuchipudi, Bharatnatyam. So in that they know how to move these eyebrows. Tuck, 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 they move. I can't do it. I'm not. There are 80 facial muscles. So yeah, there are 80 facial muscles, and these all create an expression. Science says that. And the dancers, they are first trained in expressions. Without expression, nothing is going to work. The dancing is not very attractive. Expressions is everything. That's the first training that is given. So they know how to move the tuck, 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 tuck. They move the eyebrows and oh, it's very beautiful. So usually that's where the lust is produced. The lust for a man, when he sees the form of a lady, and especially in the eyes, yeah, the lust, the arrow of lust is pierced in the heart. In this particular part. That is why it is said that if somebody wants to be saved from lust, then one should meditate on the very beautiful eyebrows of Krishna. Yes, because Kamadev, he attacks with a bow. He has 5 arrows. So he attacks with bow. And which will now moment some enemy removes his bow. Kamadev is enemy. He removes a bow and arrow. What do we do? We should also, ideally in Vedic, if you're Kshatriya, you also take out your bow and arrow. Correct? You also take out bow and arrow. Kamadev is an enemy who will attack without saying Savdhan. One of the Vedic traditions is if you're fighting with somebody, the first thing, Savdhan, attention. You say that and then you attack. You're supposed to warn the enemy that I'm attacking you. You're not supposed to attack without warning. Yes, Savdhan. You say that, warning, and then you attack. So here we find that Kamadev attacks without warning. There is no warning given at all, direct attack. And that is through the beauty of these eyebrows. So one who meditates on Lord's eyebrows, that is also like a bow. Lord's eyebrows are also like this bow. Correct? Lord has beautiful eyebrows. Subhru, it is. So this bow, when we meditate, this meditation bow will attack, counterattack this bow of Cupid, and one will be rescued. This is the science of meditating on the eyebrows of Lord that will protect us from lusty impact of lust. Vikshipta actually means this is glance. Vikshipta bhurlas. She was glancing, smiling, and also playing with her eyebrows. Avalokane. She was casting those glances, piercing glances. Yes. Avalokane. She was glancing over. Glancing over whom? Daita Yutapa. Yes. Utapa means Gaja Utapa. Gaja Utapa. Bhaktya Tutosha Bhagavan Gaja Utapa. Gaja Utapa means Gajendra. Utapa is the Indra, leader. The leader is called as Utapa. And Daita Utapa means all the demoniac leaders. If you see, Maya also glances. So I remember when I was newly made a leader of a project. So I went to take blessings of my mentor. He said, "You really need blessings." I said, "Why, Prabhu? Why you say I need? But then why did you say this statement?" He said, "You come on the hit list of Maya. The moment you become leader, you come on the hit list of Maya." Why does that happen? He said, "It's because Maya knows if I knock this one fellow off, everybody else gets knocked off automatically. Knock off the leader, and the whole community is knocked off. That's why you come under the hit list of Maya." Similarly, Mohini Murthy knew the hit list. The hit list was all the Daitya Yutapa, all the demoniac leaders. They are on her hit list. So she was target. Her target was very clear, and she was glancing over. I want these fellows to fall for me. Yes. And what was the consciousness of these demons? Now, so far, the beauty of the plan of Lord is mentioned. How did he appear? Right? And she came as Mohini Murthy. The name is not yet revealed. Bhagavatam is so mystical. The name is not yet revealed. One of the comparisons of Bhagavatam is also compared to Mohini. Yes, Bhagavatam is also compared to Mohini. It can bewilder you thoroughly, especially the last section of Bhagavatam. It can bewilder one. So Chetasu Ramam Uddipayan Muhu. My God, continuously Uddipayan. They were fired up with lust. The lust got incited in the heart. That's why it's called Uddipana. Uddipana means what? Uddipana means it is awakened. The lust got completely awakened. Hare Krishna. So seeing Mohini Murthy, seeing the Lord, they were lusty. And the demons have a lusty nature in general. We're going to discuss that. Before we discuss, I need a volunteer who will read the whole translation? That will be kind of a revision for us. Somebody can raise their hand and read.
Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, who can counteract any unfavorable situation, then assumed the form of an extremely beautiful woman. This incarnation as a woman, Mohini Murthy, was most pleasing to the mind.
Thank you. Anita Mataji.
Her complexion, a newly grown blackish lotus, and every part of her body was beautifully situated. Her ears were equally decorated with earrings, her cheeks were very beautiful, her nose was raised, and her face full of youthful luster. Her large breast made her waist seem very thin. Attracted by
Pooja Mataji.
Attracted by aroma of her face and body, bumbles humid around her, and thus her eyes were restless. Her hair, which was extremely beautiful, was garlanded with the malika flowers.
Thank you. Sachidanand Prabhu. Next.
Her attractively constructed neck was decorated with a necklace and other ornaments. Her arms were decorated with bangles. Her body was covered with clean sari, and her breasts seemed like islands in an ocean of beauty.
Thank you. Her Grace Manjari Leela Mataji. Please finish the translation.
Hare Krishna, her legs were decorated with ankle bells because of the movements of her eyebrows as she smiled with shyness and glanced over the demons. All the demons were saturated with lusty desires, and every one of them desired to possess her.
Oh, Jai. Thank you. So what happened? What was the result? Saturated with lusty desires. The lust reached the pinnacle. What is saturation? You take water, you put sugar, it becomes sweet water. You continuously put sugar, it keeps getting dissolved, getting dissolved. At one point of time, the water has so much sugar, you put more sugar, it doesn't get dissolved. That's called saturation. Sometimes after Bhagavatam class is supposed to be for 1 hour, but the speaker goes into ecstasy and the audience is not able to leave. They're not able to leave the class, they're not able to leave the Zoom meeting. The leave button is also not working. And they have to keep the video on and etc. And the speaker goes into ecstasy and speaks for 3.5, 4 hours. What will happen? How do you feel? Speaker is asking in the end. Audience feel like telling, oh, we are saturated, Prabhuji. But people say, oh, very nice class. That's what everyone says. You want to encourage the speaker. You have put a lot of effort to speak. You did a lot of preparation. So nobody says, was pathetic class, very bad class. We never hear any such comments. You always hear comments, oh, nice class, very nice class. Whoever gives the class, however it is, we appreciate. Nice class. Same with prasadam. How is the prasadam? Nice prasadam. Nobody will criticize. Right? We should not. Right? How is the kirtan? Very sweet. Very. Because kirtan is always kirtan. Bhagavatam is always Bhagavatam. Prasad is always prasad after all. So we don't criticize. So speaker knows that, so we'll take advantage. But actually people feel like saying, oh, we are saturated, bro. My God. We didn't come prepared. We thought 1 hour we will hear and we'll push off. But then you tortured us. I mean, you saturated us 3 hours. Happened to you all? Happened many times to me. So, but actually we're saturated with what? We're saturated with Krishna. That's good. And we are not able to take it because there is no purity in our heart. Otherwise, look at Parikshit Maharaj. So this is how we should get saturated. We're supposed to get saturated with the form of deity, saturated with the holy name, saturated with Bhagavatam. But in spiritual life, we never get saturated. We can keep going on. Anandam Bodhivardhana. Saturation is only in material life. So in material enjoyment, of course, there is nothing called material enjoyment. Shastras say material enjoyment is like Goda Timba, horse's egg. What is horse's? Haven't you ever seen horse's egg? Anyone seen horse's egg? Horse don't lay eggs. They're mammals, right? They don't lay eggs. That's why material enjoyment is called Goda Timba, horse's eggs. So material enjoyment is, is a place where you are never satisfied, always saturated. Very quickly you get saturated. And what is spiritual enjoyment? Spiritual enjoyment is where you're always satisfied and never saturated. That's the difference. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Because of the Supreme Lord's assuming the form of a beautiful woman to arouse the lusty desires of the demons, a description of her complete beauty is given here. The demons are naturally very lusty. There are many instances. Demons are lusty. They started attacking Brahma. They were born from the back of Brahma and started attacking him sexually. Yes. Demons are lusty. We see Ravana. He was so lusty. He used to think women are like items in a shopping market. Pick them up in the cart, add to cart, bring them to Lanka. Vrikasura, so lusty, he wanted to kill Shiva and enjoy Mother Parvati. Yes. Any other examples you have? Yes. So like this, many examples we see. Demons are very lusty people. They're after all after women, wealth, and wine. These three things. There is their WWW. Women, wine, and wealth. But the center always remains women. That's how they want to be in this world. Yeah. So it's a divine, but it's a demoniac virtue, lust. Krodho darpa manasya kamapo. It's 16th chapter Bhagavad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says very clearly that this is a demoniac quality. So the process of bhakti is to transform this lust into love. Because just like there's nothing called as darkness. Darkness is what? Absence of light. What is the coldness? Absence of heat. So what is lust? It is covering of love. There's no absence of love. Love is covered. So that covering, when removed, avartam jnanam etena, jnanino nitya vairinaha, kama rupena kaunteya, dushpurena analena cha. So that covering is removed, then one will. What remains is prema. So that is why to defeat kama, we have nama. Hari Nama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare. You have to chant the holy name very attentively. All right, I'd like to pause here at this point of time and request devotees if there are any questions, comments. Narakasur, very nice example. He kidnapped 16,000 princesses. Correct.
Devotees can raise your hands if you want to ask questions to Prabhuji.
There's a question in the chat.
Okay.
We were raised to be independent, which is too bad. So now, how to learn shyness? Hare Krishna. We have to understand one thing, that the very culture, shyness is one of the aspects of humility. It's one of the aspects of humility. And the very process of bhakti, when we perform, it makes us we become very natural. Actually, this entire material world, material civilization is made in such a way that we live very artificially, we think very artificially, we behave very artificially, we deal very artificially. That's how it's made. But on the other hand, if we were to, that's all. So we were all raised to be independent like this, which is bad. But the moment we depend on Krishna, yasyasti bhaktir bhagavatya kinchana, sarvair gunays tatra samasute sura. So whatever shyness we have an understanding of, as per what we learn from Shastras, from our teachers, let's put it to practice till the time it's not natural. But as we keep practicing Krishna consciousness, naturally all the good qualities will develop. Yes, so whatever has been taught, it is the aspect of shyness that one has to practice. You all know Sri Dharma more. I don't know any Sri Dharma. Because all my life I have been with youth, boys, lived with boys and brahmacharis. That's how it has been. But yes, as per Shastras, we learn some aspects of Sri Dharma. I don't want to share here. But it's there. And to the degree you are inspired to follow it, it'll be nice to follow. Right? And to that degree, you will experience happiness. Okay? Yes. Hare Krishna.
Amrita Mataji.
Yeah.
Yes, Mataji, can go ahead, unmute.
Okay, we can take Sachidananda.
Maybe we can take Sachidananda Prabhuji. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Can you please elaborate more about that? You said a horse lays eggs, so that concept is not clear to me.
Okay. Horse doesn't lay egg. Horse lays eggs or not?
I have no idea, so that was a new
Horse
info.
doesn't lay egg. Horse is a mammal, right? Horse gives
Yeah.
birth to child. Mammals don't lay eggs.
Yeah, so they don't lay eggs. So how you
Exactly.
are like, I'm confused how you are associating with material world.
Not me.
Okay.
Shastras say material enjoyment is horse's egg. Does horse's egg exist?
No.
So
It
material
gives.
enjoyment exists?
Okay.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. That's
Okay.
and now you got it.
Yeah. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, Sachidanand Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
My question is other than topic. Can I ask?
Yeah, ask us.
These days, Pitri Paksh is going on. I know my sixth piri above me. So, can I do Srad for all them?
Actually, as such, what happens is the Pitru Paksha Shraddha is done for the 3 generations above who are gone. Right? So that's how the policy, that's the protocol, because the 3 deceased ancestors are present in the Pitraloka. Shraddha is only done for them. Okay.
Okay, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we can. Devi Mataji, yes, you can go ahead with your question. Yes, Mataji, can you unmute yourself?
No, Prabhuji, we have to unmute. I
Hare
think
Krishna.
Sanatana
Thank you,
Dharma.
Mataji and Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I have a question. Sometimes as women, we use boldness or confidence to keep us safe in the material world, whether it's in the workplace, whether we're traveling, whether we're in a situation. So if we put ourselves in a shy position, shy demeanor, do we not make ourselves more vulnerable to individuals that have ill intention? So I wanted to ask your thoughts on that, because not everyone we associate, our devotees, have good intention. So sometimes being shy can make us seem like we're vulnerable, but if we're bold and confident, they stay away, or they think that we're not an easy target. So I wanted to ask you your thoughts on that.
Sometimes devotees tend to misunderstand the meaning of humility, and then they become easy targets. So humility is not naiveness. So similarly, not being shy is not that you become naive altogether and get exploited. A person who doesn't understand the meaning of humility will be exploited. Similarly, the lady who doesn't understand the meaning of shyness will also be exploited. So the meaning of shyness is something that can be only explained by the great, the wonderful Devis like Anasuya and Atri's wife, Arundhati, and all these personalities. But as far as what I understand, I will definitely try to take help of Srila Prabhupada's one purport. Just give me, and I'll explain. Yeah. I would like to mention. Shyness is a particular extra natural beauty of the fair sex, and it commands respect from the opposite sex. This is what I told. So the whole principle is, that's the principle. When the women exhibit this shyness, not the shy means they're weak. Shyness means they know where to draw the line. And if that lady lures women, they allure men and they're exploited. Somebody is a loose woman. On the other hand, women is shy means they know how to be curt in dealings, where to draw the line. They are very much, this is a sign of self-respect, that we are not available for anyone to come and just join us and associate with us. No, they draw a line. That's a sign of self-respect, swabhiman. And that commands respect. Oh, this lady is not a loose lady. She's a very respectable woman. Comes from a cultured background. Yes. The custom of separating males from females was observed even during the days of Mahabharata. That is more than 5,000 years ago. Which means, yes, that's what I said. Drawing the line. So now here, see here. It is definitely stated here that the ladies were smiling there on top of the palace, checked by shyness. This shyness is a gift of nature to the fair sex, and it enhances their beauty and prestige, even if they are less of a less important family, or even if they are less attractive. Which means they did not rush and come down and act very cheaply. They remained in their position. Their position, the women are given top position, so they remained there. They did not just like that come. Gopis gave up their shyness, so that is a sign of Sarva Dharman Parityaja. Now, what is the shyness? Now, Prabhupada will explain that here. A sweeper woman commanded the respect of many respectable gentlemen simply by manifesting lady shyness. Half-naked ladies in the street don't command any respect, but a shy sweeper's wife commands respect from all. Do you understand the principle? It's the principle of drawing the line. Yes, that's what it is.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Prabhuji, we have some questions in the chat. Do you wish to take, or
Yes,
we have
yes.
time?
One last question I'll take.
Okay. I think
Yeah, which one, Prabhu?
yeah, there are three, but okay, I will take one. The question is asked by Karthik Palji. What we should do as a devotee if we visit on Pavan Sarovar? Pavan
Pavan
Sarovar.
Sarovar. Yes, offer obeisances, do achman, take mantra snan, and sit on the banks and chant. Yes, and hear this katha. If you have some experienced devotees, please hear this katha. Now, there's one more question. What does fair sex here mean? Oh, this fair sex, it is actually a word of moral virtues. Fair sex, being fair. The one who carries purity, the one who carries honesty. Yes. And usually it reinforces a particular kind of stereotype of women who are morally more superior and virtuous. Yeah. Just, I'm not exactly justifying, but I may be statistically wrong, but usually we find people who have the criminal mind, men very highly outnumber the ladies. Yes. There are female jails also, but men usually are much more in number. So they are morally more superior and virtuous. So that is the fairness that is mentioned. Sometimes people even may associate it with skin tones, but that is not proper. It's not associated with the physical beauty. It's associated with the moral beauty that they have. Okay, that's how the word is composed. Fair sex. Okay.
Prabhuji, a small question from my side. Sorry. In this purport, you mentioned name Mohini is not described,
Not
but
yet.
in the purport it is mentioned. So, what is the why it was like that?
Prabhupada's eagerness, Prabhupada's ecstasy.
Okay.
That's how Prabhupada is. Prabhupada tells in the 6th chapter beginning only, the first verse, that Dhyan Yoga is not practical. Don't follow. Do Bhakti Yoga. He does that. So that's Prabhupada's ecstasy. Prabhupada said, my purports are my spiritual ecstasies.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And I think I don't know, sir. Okay. Devotees, if there are no questions, are there any questions, or we can? Prabhuji, you would like to take some
Hare
questions?
Krishna Prabhuji, it looks like there's a question in the chat.
I'm seeing that. One clarification you mentioned about the Prema Vaichitrya, and you mentioned Sarovar made was Pavan Sarovar, but I think it is Prem Sarovar. Doesn't matter. You find out, let me also know. Because I as far as I heard, it's Pavan Sarovar. If you think it's Prem Sarovar, okay, Prem Sarovar. We'll update. But the principle was about the bumblebee, the separation that Radharani felt, and how Krishna dealt or Narayana dealt when bumblebee was going around. And now here, Krishna himself has become Mohini Murti and there's bumblebee going around. That's it. That was the whole principle. Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, समस्त गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. लेट्स ऑफर वैष्णव प्रणाम्स. वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Thank you very much.
श्रीमद्
Hare
भागवत
Krishna.
की जय. इसके लिए सनातन धर्मदास प्रभु जी की जय.